Ladies and gentlemen, it is senior night, a time to honor our players, cheerleaders, and managers who go work in service to the Northmont basketball program. And we will begin tonight with our cheerleaders. Our first senior is Sophia Barrett.
Hey man, good luck. Thank you. Appreciate you.
She's been escorted by her parents and sister. Sophia's been a Northmont cheerleader all 4 years. She's also a member of DECA, Student Government, FCA, Blood Drive, Link Group, and is a competitive dancer. She plans on attending the University of Dayton and majoring in health science to become a physical therapist. Congratulations, Sophia. Thank you. Our next senior is Jabria Biggerstaff. And she's being escorted by her parents, brother, and other family members. She's been a Northmont cheerleader all 4 years of high school. And she's also a member of the Northmont softball team, DECA, and BSU, Student Government, Peer Tutoring, on the Superintendent Advisory Committee, and Student Section Leader. Jabria plans on attending the University of Cincinnati, majoring in special education. Congratulations, Jabria. Next is Alexis Hoops. Alexis has been escorted by her parents and brother. She's been a member of Northmont cheerleading all 4 years of high school. Is also a football cheerleader on the Northmont gymnastics team, a member of the student athlete leadership team, and Northmont Honor Society. Alexis plans on attending the University of Dayton to continue her education. Congratulations. Next up is Madison Evans, a basketball manager. Madison's being escorted by her parents. She's also a member of the Northmont tennis team, Link Group, and DECA. She plans on attending The Ohio State University to major in dental hygiene. Congratulations, Madison. Jada Jennings is a basketball manager. She's being escorted by her mom and sister. She's a member of the Northmont Drama Club, Host Squad, Link Group, and she is the cosmetology program at the CTC and Skill USA at CTC. She plans on attending the University of North Florida to study business management. After that, she plans on opening her own beauty salon, where she will also have her own curl product line. Congratulations, Jada. Yanelle Wilkerson Harper is a basketball manager, and she's being escorted by her parents and siblings. Yanelle is also a member of the Northmont swim team, Link Group, and she plans on attending the University of Cincinnati for biochemistry to become a pharmacist.
Hey man, watch what you're doing.
Congratulations, Yanelle. And now for our players. First up is Chisholm eBay, wearing jersey number 2. Chisholm is being escorted by his parents, siblings, and other family members. He's been a player on the Northmont basketball team all 4 years of high school. He's also a member of DECA, Student Athlete Leadership Team, NBSU, and a student section leader. He plans on attending a 4-year college where he can continue to play basketball, majoring in exercise science to become a physical therapist. And last but certainly not least, Luke Manjan, wearing number 3. Luke has been escorted by his parents, siblings, and other family members. Luke has been a member of the Northmont basketball team all 4 years of high school. He's also a member of the golf team, DECA, in peer facilitation. Luke plans on attending college to major in business. Congratulations, Luke and the Manjan family. All right, one more time, let's give a big round of applause to our entire class of 2026. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would, please turn your attention to the video board for tonight's senior tribute.
Hello, I'm Luke Manjan. I'm a senior here, number 3. I'm a guard. So, right before my sophomore year, it was November. We were just getting ready. We were about to play Belmont, first game of the year. We still had Coach Hoskins at that point, and we had a long day of just running at practice. I started to feel tired, and then more tired, and then, next thing I knew, I couldn't run anymore, so I had to take a break from the gym. Went out in the hallway. I was getting sick and everything. They took me to the hospital. I thought I was all good. Ended up passing out, and then I woke up 2 weeks later, found out I had a heart attack, and that they didn't know if I'd ever be able to play basketball again at that time.
Yeah. So obviously being here right now on February, it's the 18th?
Yep.
At 6:46.
Yeah.
Back in the uniform.
It's a surreal feeling.
Yeah, how grateful are you? And kind of just emphasize like your teammates, coaches, and just the whole city, being behind you.
Yeah, it was really cool because the first game that they had for me was the Luke Strong game. It was versus Wayne. Probably one of the most crowded games there's ever been. And I was watching it in the hospital on TV, and it was just crazy to see the whole community show out for me. And everybody says it's surreal to get to senior night, but it really is. Yeah, especially when you might never play again and then making it back.
Like high school, that's it, man. Like after tomorrow, nobody gets high school twice.
Exactly.
So obviously cherishing this moment and being able to be here right now, even in practice,
Yeah, exactly.
hours leading up into, senior night. So,
definitely.
Man, what you got?
How are you able to come through and figure out your ways of actually being able to play on the court with dealing with what you had to deal with 3 years prior?
Yeah, I think it was definitely hard, but I just loved the sport so much. Even when I wasn't able to play, I was just at the practices watching everything. And then when I started being able to do shooting drills, I'd shoot. And I just kind of kept working my way back and getting your feet beneath you and kind of just working your way back into it.
Your parents, they've meant a lot to you. They've done a lot for you, and you have given them a gift of life, and then able to put it and display it on a basketball court. And like you were just saying earlier, it's a blessing to actually get to this stage. And most people think it's like, hey, this is my senior night. But for this situation and for you, this means a whole lot more than just basketball. It's able to just be able to be here with your fellow teammates and able to celebrate such a great accomplishment that you have had throughout your high school and even younger years when you, like we said, we started when you were in 3rd grade. So what does that mean to you to have the backing of your parents and the support for them to always be here and be by your side?
Definitely, I got the best parents in the world. I'm so grateful to have them, and just, it's my senior night, but it's really theirs too, because they were with me every step of the way. When I was taking my first steps back in the hospital, they were there. And just also my siblings, I got 2 sisters and a brother and then a brother-in-law. So they were there the whole way too. So just having them by my side, it's just, I wouldn't have been able to do it without them, and then God.
Well, Luke, man, we appreciate you. You're such a bright light for this community. And like you were talking about earlier, the Luke Strong and everybody coming around tomorrow is going to be exactly the same again. And for them to shine the light on you one more time, you deserve it, man. You're a gift, like we just said, to this community. And we're looking forward to you shining that light tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
Mansion the three, knocks it in.
Yeah, that's a guy.
One more time, let's hear it for our 2026 senior class.
Hey guys, I appreciate you guys sitting right here. That's awesome. These two cameras that you guys see, if you guys cannot get up. If you get up, you gotta move that way to go down. Yes, ma'am. And then secondly, these cameras have mics. Everybody at home that's watching this can hear exactly what you're saying. So that's probably why you can do whatever you need to do. I'm just telling you.
Have you came to a football game?
Yeah.
You know me?
You got helmets on.
Number 7.
Guys, you play defense?
Offense and
Beginning with our seniors. Mahira Clark. Excuse me, for sophomores. Sorry, Mahira. Sophomores, Mahira Clark. Sophomore, Sophia Woodard. Our juniors, Lauren Blue. Amara Booker. And Bailey Hudson. And now our seniors, Sophia Garris. Jafria Bickerstaff. And Lexi Hoops. The Thunderbolt Boys Basketball Boosters Association is selling raffle tickets tonight for a gift basket. Tickets are being sold tonight for $10 at the gym and around the gymnasium. Tonight's lucky winner's name will be drawn at halftime. The Boosters organization would like to thank the following area businesses for donating tonight's basket, valued at over $400. Thank you, Inglewood Cinema, Michael's Nail and Tanning, Troy Arbor Gas, Performing Arts Center, Esther Price Candies, Boston Stoker, and Headlines Barbershop. We'd also like to thank the following area business restaurants for donating to pre-game meals: Firehouse Subs, Steak and Skip, Jersey Mike's, and Domino's. Thank you.
Welcome back inside the Thunderdome here on the NM Sports Network. Andy Horton alongside Jared Bergstrom here on senior night, getting ready for the opening tip-off between the Lebanon Warriors and your Northmont Thunderbolts. How you doing tonight, Jared?
I'm ready to get this last game started so we can get into the postseason.
We are right around the corner. A couple of postseason games tomorrow night on the NM Sports Network. But first, we have, like I said, senior night here inside the Thunderdome. I absolutely can't wait to get this one tipped off. Let's go ahead and get into the pregame. Let's take a look at the team matchups, the stats, how they match up so far throughout this season. You guys can see your stats presented by Express It. 52 points per game for the Thunderbolts, just shy of 53 points per game. They're going to have to up that a little bit tonight against the Warriors, who come in scoring almost 55 points per game. You see the rebounding category, it's neck and neck, but the Warriors once again leading that category, 24.3 to 24.1 rebounds per game. You look at the assist categories, the Warriors also an excellent passing team out here, over 12.5 assists a game. And then the shooting percentage numbers, they are nearly identical. Northmont leading that category by just a 1/10 of a percentage point. So it should be a tight matchup here this evening. Lebanon coming in off of a big win against Springboro just the other night. Their top 3 players combined for 18, well, they scored 18, 18, and then 16 when you talk about their top 3 players, and Jay Sean Coffey, Logan Schmeck, and then Luke Thaler. They all had fantastic nights, the top 2 combining to be 7 of 15 from 3. So I think that might be a big sticking point tonight defensively for the Thunderbolts. I think we're going to go ahead and maybe do a sponsor shout out real quick. We're going to talk about our friends over there at Express It. Jamichael Blanton makes fantastic products. He's going to be making all of the jerseys for the alumni tournament. We'll talk about them here in just a moment. So if you guys are trying to get some of that exceptional athletic apparel, hit up our friend Jamichael Blanton at www.expressitathletics.store, or you guys can hit him up 937-369-0222. Huge shout out to him. And then I said it, we'll talk about the alumni tournament, and here we are. The alumni tournament is a 64-team single elimination tournament taking place here in the great state of Ohio. All 64 teams competing for the $50,000 grand prize. And man, that one's coming up in August, and as the days tick away, it's like August is just right around the corner. That one actually tips off on your birthday, Jared, August 15th. Coming up right around the corner. Cannot wait for that. Huge shout out to our friends over at the alumni tournament. Casey Leslie and Bluebird Construction. You guys need your home remodeled, you need your roof redone, hit up our friends over there at bluebirdohio.com. We can't forget about our man Will Page down on the court, the assistant coach. He runs Headliners Barbershop. If you guys are wondering why they're making headlines, you can hit him up and get a fresh cut at 937-837-3131. And then finally, last but not least, our friends over at the Code Credit Union. One good reason after another to rock with us here on the NM Sports Network and Code Credit Union all season long. We are about 2 minutes away from the opening tip-off here on the NM Sports Network. We're going to throw things down to the PA announcer for the anthem and the starting lineups, and then we'll be back here on the NM Sports Network for the opening tip-off between Lebanon and your Northmont Thunderbolts.
Please be advised that the Northmont Board of Education approved policy prohibits smoking in or on off-road property. Indoor lands, buildings, stadiums, outdoor facilities, and four-motor vehicles. Restrooms are located in the main lobby, as are concession stands. And please take a moment right now to notice the emergency exits located in all four corners of the gym. Northmont High School and Lebanon High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and abide by the rules set forth by the association to maintain high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Northmont, and you are requested to so regard them and to treat them in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Tonight's varsity officials are Rashawn Jones, Scott Hartley, and Kevin Ford. Their experience and integrity qualify them for an important part in this incredibly interscholastic competition. But now, to honor the country and the freedom that the Stars and Stripes represent, please stand, remove your hats, and join us in singing the Star Spangled Banner. Thank you, American Legion, Coach 707, for their donation of the flag in the Lebanon. And now to see our starting lineups, beginning with Lebanon High School. AC number 3, Cooper Strong. AC number 4, Jack Seiko. A sophomore number 3, Jayshawn Coffey. A junior number 13, Logan Schmidt. And a senior number 15, Ruth Baylor. Lebanon's coached by Nathan Chillington.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. It's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live.
And now, starting lineups for your Northmont Thunderbolts. First at forward, a 6'4" seated number 3, Mason. At point guard, number 1, Bryson Thomas Wiggins. Next, a 6-foot sophomore guard, number 15, Josiah Williams. On the wing, a 6'5" sophomore, number 11, Caleb Kelly. And in the middle, a 6'5" speed, number 2, Chisholm Eagle. The coach is coached by Alice Hughes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here inside the Thunderdome. Just moments away from the opening tip-off between your Northmont Thunderbolts and the Lebanon Warriors, making the hour-plus drive up north to visit us tonight. Andy Horton alongside Jared Bergstrom. The Thunderbolts are taking the floor. Looks like our opening tip will be between none other than Caleb Kelly and
Luke Taylor.
Yes. And here we go. The tip is going to be taken and won by the Thunderbolts. Thomas Wiggins takes things over into the offensive end, gets it right back, standing behind the volleyball line, and moves it over to one of the 2 seniors, eBay. Picks up his dribble, swings it to the far side. Now to Mangin in the corner, back on the near block, or far block, I should say. Kelly's going to force that one up, and he is quickly going to be fouled. Early, the Thunderbolts are going to be at the line and working.
Jack Seiko will pick up that foul for the Warriors.
Seiko, a senior for this Warriors squad, not the biggest scorer in the world. Averages just under 7 points per game, or just under 6 points per game. But he's a really big cog, important player for this Warriors team. Had a season high, a career high actually, 9 points, excuse me, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, if I can get it straight, in their last outing against Springboro. So a bunch of different Warriors had great outings last time out. Now on the offensive end, crossing over, and now on the near side, that's Seiko with the ball outside being guarded by Kelly. Now on the far side, they throw it over to Schmeck. A 38% three-point shooter here on the season for the Warriors. Dive to the basket, that time by Strom. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped. Mangin's going to jump out of bounds and save it into the hands of Kelly. Kelly running the break in transition. Steps into the middle of the paint. They're going to call an offensive foul. I don't know if I agree with the call there. I'll take a quick look at it. Oh, I don't think he got his feet set there in time. Good work there by the cameraman here on the NM Sports Instant Replay. I think his feet were still moving. The Warriors are going to get away with one quickly. They get it into the offensive end. Coffey had 18 points in the last outing. Swings it into the quarter. Gets it right back. He'll shoot a deep three. That one's going to be off the back iron and no good. Rebounded, though. That's Failer. They move it over. A wide open Schmeck. He'll shoot the three this time. Rims all the way around and falls out. Kelly comes up with the rebound. Going back the other way offensively, the Thunderbolts. The spin there by Wiggins. Gets it over to... That's Horde.
Check in.
I don't know. It was quickly, though. I didn't see him. Wide open behind the arc. That's going to be knocked in there by Josiah Williams. And when I went down and got the starters from Coach before the game, he said, instead of telling me it was Josiah Williams coming in, he said, your favorite player is going to be starting tonight. And I said, he was like, I know exactly who you're talking about, my man. Back in the offensive end now for the Warriors. Drive past the defender, floats this one up, can't get it to go. That was Coffey. And ball will go out of bounds, and possession will go to the Thunderbolts.
Ooh, I don't know if I agree with that. I felt like it might have went off of Mangin's hand. I didn't know if he tried to grab it or not, but yeah.
Regardless, 4-0 lead here early for the Thunderbolts. Just over 2 minutes gone by. Wiggins works his way into the offensive end. And they throw it over to Kelly. Now Mangin, jab step, and gets it into the hands of Horde. Now Williams open. Short corner to Wiggins, and they move it back out to Williams. Thinks about penetrating, instead dribble handoff to Wiggins. Wide open Mangin on the wing, the three, way too strong. Williams able to save it before it goes out of bounds, and he'll dribble it out of the corner. Back out to Horde, moving it around.
Give it back to Mangin.
Driving, tough layup, gets it to fall is Wiggins.
His first bucket of the game, but that one a nice move and a nice floater hit over, I believe that was Failer.
And you love to see the aggressiveness early there by Wiggins. A lot of times he doesn't get look for his shot until much later in the game. That time he's able to be decisive. The corner three is going to be short by Failer. They're going to call a foul on the floor against the Warriors. They're going to say a push in the back.
That'll be on Cooper Strom, his first, team second of this quarter.
Mangin inbounds, and Wiggins will take his time on the way into the offensive end. At the volleyball line, he'll use the screen by Horde.
Nice
The steal by Failer. He'll slow things down, leans into Horde. Can't get it to go. They call a foul. And Thunderbolt Nation is not a fan of that one. But real quick, we'll take a look at the last that made three there by Josiah Williams. Wide open at the top of the key, and he's able to knock it down. Been a big sticking point for the Thunderbolts all season long. It's the ability to knock down the threes. The later into the season we've gone, the more they've been able to do just that. Guys like Josiah Williams are the reason. First made free throw.
First point of the game for the Warriors.
The second one is going to be short, rebounded by Wiggins, takes it into the offensive end. Tries to penetrate, and instead will throw it over to the near side to Williams. He drives baseline, throws it around a wide open Mangin in the corner. Three's too strong off the back iron. Tipped up by Coffey, and he gets his own rebound, or gets the rebound. Pushes it up into the corner. Seiko now near side. Failer the three.
Ooh.
Finds the bottom of the net.
Silk smooth there for Luke Failer.
Great passing there by the Warriors. All of a sudden, just a 2-point ball game. Williams on the far side. They look to go to Kelly, and instead they throw it up top.
Wiggins passes back out to Williams.
Looking to go to Horde outside, maybe. And Williams, he's going to just hang on to that ball a little bit longer. Wiggins comes to get it. He goes on the attack. Now gives it over to Jakai. Driving middle, Williams steps up to the line. Another three, rattles in. Josiah Williams, what else does he do well? Oh, it's a long two instead.
No,
they
that
did.
was his second three.
Oh, his second three of the game. Okay, my bad, Jared. Bad communication
nice
there by
back.
us. Coffee with a step back, and they're exchanging blows here early. 9-7. Williams thought about the three. Instead, he dribbles. He'll lose it off of his foot, but they actually say it's knocked out of bounds. I believe that is going to be a Schmeck. Number 13 for the Warriors. Wiggins gets the inbound. Williams thinks about the three. He'll dive to the basket. No good. They're going to call the blocking foul, and he'll be on his way to the line.
That'll be on Strom, his second.
And let's take a look at that last possession, or the three a couple of moments ago by Failer. Great passing by the Warriors to get it into the corner. And Williams be short at the free throw line. First free throw no good for Williams. Second one incoming. Off the back iron, too strong and rebounded by the Warriors, pushing things into the offensive zone. Schmeck and now Coffee, the jab step, or the pump fake, and drives against Horde before he throws things back outside. On the far side, that was Holbrook for a second. Schmeck now out behind the three-point line. Holbrook comes and gets it. Williams defending at the volleyball line. Tipped and stolen by Kelly. Going the distance is eBay. Can't get it to go with the angle off the backboard. That was a great defensive play there by Kelly. Just not quite a good enough angle by Kelly, or by eBay, and the three back the other way. Knocked in by Failer.
It's his second of the first quarter, and that gives them the lead for the first time tonight.
Kelly in front of the Warrior bench. Throws it over to the near side to Wiggins. Little handoff there to Horde. Fights through the contact and scores.
A lot of body checking going back and forth whenever Horde gets the ball.
It's his first bucket of the game. Driving middle there, kicking it to the corner. Extra pass. Schmeck got eBay off of his feet. eBay comes back into the play and blocks it.
Baylor passes back out to Coffee.
Minute 40 to play here in the first quarter. Northmont leading 11-10. They go into the corner. Quick pass right back to Failer. Gets the angle and gets the English to drop it in.
That was a nice give and go back from, I didn't even see who passed it back to Failer. Was that Seiko?
Let's take another look at that one here on the NM Sports instant replay. Failer wasn't open. Northmont defense played it great. And like you said, Seiko, the give and go right back to his guard. Somehow he squeezed between the defenders and got that one up and under the rim.
A 1 point lead here for the Warriors.
Minute and a half to play here in the first quarter. Take a look in there to the Northmont huddle. As Tommy Trumpets plays here in the gym.
It's called Narco? Is that the name of the song?
I have no clue. I just know that the guy who plays it is Tommy Trumpets.
Okay.
So back in here on the NM Sports Network inside the Thunderdome. Wiggins on the far side throws it to Horde near side. Oxier checks in and they throw it into the corner. Horde. The Warriors have dropped into a zone defense. Wiggins drives baseline, two bodies.
That's it, almost worked there, almost forced a turnover, but Kelly with the jumper there. That's his first bucket of the game, I believe.
Back in the offensive zone. Coffee gives that one over to Holbrook, and now back up top, Seiko. Holbrook being defended by Oxier. They go to the high
another
post.
pass down below from Coffee to Failer.
And Failer just muscles through Caleb Kelly, not afraid of the much taller defender. Missed 3 from the corner there by Horde. He gets the steal in transition, leans into the defender, no good. Offensive rebound though by Horde. Another miss by him. Got his own board, and they're gonna say it's knocked out of bounds by Coffee.
A lot of stuff happening under the rim down there, and Horde able to fight for the possession. Nice give in, and then a foul underneath.
They're gonna quickly throw it into eBay, and like you said, he's fouled. He'll be on his way to the free throw. Or is that the 5th? Just the 4th.
That's the 4th.
So with 22.4 to go.
So first on Failer.
Jab step in the corner by Wiggins. Nearly lost that one. Oxier on the near side, wide open. Too wild on the shot. Offensive rebound by eBay, and he puts it back up and in. 7 seconds to go. The Warriors being a little slow with it. Now Coffee into the front court. Holbrook with the ball now. Coffee the quick 3. Too strong off the back iron, and that's going to be no good. We're going to take a quick look at that last one here on the instant replay. The 3 way too strong there by Oxier, but eBay rising up over all of the defenders, able to get the board and put it back in. 15-14 after 1 here on the NM Sports Network. Andy Horton here alongside Jared Bergstrom. Shout out to our friends over there at Headliners Barbershop, 729 East Main Street, Trotwood, Ohio, 937-837-3131. If you guys are trying to get a fresh haircut, there's a couple of great examples of what Headliners can do for you.
Maybe you need to go there, Andy. Get a haircut.
You talking about my beard? You got a problem with the beard?
You want to trim it up maybe, but no, I mean, don't you cut it before it gets summer? It'll be hot.
Oh, of course I will.
Okay.
Of course I will. Yeah, maybe I will go and hit up Headliners. I thought you were saying something about...
No.
About, yeah, okay.
But say this is the longest mine's gotten in a long time. I don't do facial hair.
Well, you know, it was cold outside, so. But anyways, we are back in here on the NM Sports Network.
Lebanon starts with the ball here.
Coffee at the high post.
Almost turned over. Failer gets it back out to Seiko. Coffee. Oh.
Shoots the 3, no good, and rebounded by Kelly. He's taking things into the offensive end. Throws things over to Horde, now into the corner. Kelly, free throw line jumper. Too strong off the back iron, rebounded by Holbrook. And they'll take their time back into the offensive end, right back to Holbrook. Schmeck. Seiko comes and gets it back over to Schmeck.
Coffee drives in, kicks it. Ooh, what a pass out to Holbrook.
3 is going to be off the back iron. And
see, I don't see why Coffee didn't even try to get the rebound there. He ran right by it.
Driving Wiggins in the far corner, navigating defenders. Another open 3 there by Oxier, and he finds the bottom of the net this time.
Just the 2, they say.
Oh, no, they don't.
Oh, well, I heard the PA guy said 2. Well, yeah, we have the definitive replay answer.
We'll take a look at that here in a minute. In the corner, Coffee.
Almost triple team there, finds a...
Schmeck goes underneath the basket, and it's going to be a goaltend against Horde as he grabbed the net. So a 2-point ball game. Kelly to Wiggins and into the offensive end. The Thunderbolts bring the basketball. Horde on the near side being guarded by Coffee. Drives middle, stops, pops, 10 feet, gets the roll. Man, oh man, Ja'Kai Horde. Schmeck is gonna take his time offensively.
Seiko has it here guarded heavily by Oxier.
Holbrook has it knocked away. That was Schmeck. And Wiggins stuck his hand in there. Right back over to Holbrook, open three, too strong off the back iron. They certainly like to jack up the threes to the Warriors. Underneath the basket, wide open, eBay, one defender nearly traveled. Only 1 foot came up off the floor, and he will convert the layup. The Warriors fans are not happy about that one.
I have to take a look at that in the replay then, next dead ball.
Failer, I don't have that one. Failer underneath the basket, wasn't strong enough defensively. The missed shot that time that was Seiko. Jab step there that was Oxier into the far corner. Now Wiggins, pull up. We're gonna say the foul is on the floor. The replay I do have though,
That foul was on.
is that last three by Oxier. Oh, we're gonna have to come back to that one in a minute. I thought I sped it up. Kelly, or make it eBay into the corner. Now Horde. They throw it into the near corner. Williams, they bring two bodies to Kelly underneath the basket. They're gonna say he steps on the line.
Yeah.
And now let's try to get a look at that last three by Oxier. Nice job by Wiggins navigating the defense. Gets it over into
that's
his...
close. Oh, a turnover here by the Warriors. We get back to live ball. Offensive rebound, no good.
Wild shot there by Williams. Not even near the bucket. Back the other way. Swatted, and they call the foul. We got a angle on that one.
I didn't even hear the whistle blow.
I'll be going to the free throw line, but take a look at this one. He drives past Kelly, but he slows up. Kelly's able to come back into the play, and on the way back down, Coffee is rejected.
Call the foul on Oxier.
Whoa, so we're saying that it was on the floor, other contact, like to other parts of the body. Mopping up the floor now. First free throw for Coffee, rims around and drops in. It's Coffee's 4th point of the game. They're being led by Failer with 11 here in the first half. Second free throw will go in for Coffee. 4-point lead for the Thunderbolts. Far side, it was Oxier, and now back on the near side. Up top, Oxier now.
I thought he was going to take
Kick
that.
Ball. They're going to call that one against Ryan Harding. Williams to inbound. Kelly and Oxier outside. Horde. Oxier wide open from distance. He'll shoot this one. That one's going to be short. Rebounded by, that was Seiko, and pushing the tempo. Seiko's able to split the defenders and get it to go.
Nice move there by Seiko. I think that's his first bucket of the game.
Kelly got behind the defense. The pass was slow. Oxier misses the first one. He's fouled, and he'll be on his way to the free throw line. Great job by Seiko, though, with that last layup, pushing the tempo back the other way.
That'll be his second foul, too.
Oxier and Horde dropping back defensively and couldn't get in his way. He split the defense and made it just a one-possession game again. Oxier with the second one goes in. Back to a 4-point game, 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Substitution, Oxier is going to come out and Micah Jacobs is going to check in. Northmont playing a full court press now. Pass across court to Failer in the corner. He drives baseline.
Coffee deep three. Oh my.
Finds the bottom of the net. Man, it has been a shooting exhibition both ways out here tonight. down on the low block. eBay dives middle, no good on the first one. Got the rebound. They're going to say last touched by make it Trey Nienaber, number 22, checking in for the first time. You guys can see on Wednesday here on the NM Sports Network, the girls will be taking on the Stebbins Indians. Inbound under the basket, Horde to eBay, can't find the angle, misses the shot, rebounded by Failer and over to Coffee. Lebanon into the offensive end. Failer controlling things now. Over to Harding. Pump fake by Coffee. And he'll step behind the three-point line. Nienaber. Coffee is going to work the clock.
Gets the screen from Harding.
Schmeck, the step back three is going to be short. That might have been blocked. They're going to say last touch by the Thunderbolts. Nienaber, the pass outside to Schmeck, and I thought he was going to shoot that for a second. Instead, he throws it over to Coffee. Cross-court pass to Nienaber. Schmeck outside near the volleyball line.
Now Coffee has it guarded by, is that eBay?
No, that's Kelly.
That's Kelly.
They bring two defenders at the top of the key. Failer, they swing it back over to Nienaber. Outside the three-point line, pump fake there by Schmeck. Moves it back over to Coffee. Gets the angle against Kelly, splitting the defenders, gets it to drop.
What a move there by Coffee. Foul is on eBay. His first, team second of the quarter here. 2:19 left until the half.
Take a look at the last three there by Coffee. I mean, these guys have been lighting it up tonight.
Misses the and one.
Three-point play, no good. Back the other way. Williams drops it off to eBay. Horde sets ready. The three, no good. Long rebound out to Williams. And he'll give it right back to Jakai, standing in the jump circle. Calling out a play with 2 minutes to go.
One thing I've never understood, on either side of the ball, why is nobody putting pressure on him? Just keep the 5 count going.
Kelly on the near side, back out to Horde. Williams in the far corner. Horde back out up top. Pump fake there by Jacobs. Horde underneath the basket.
Got the man in the air.
And just waited for him to clear out. eBay off the backboard, takes the lead back 26-25. Under 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Coffee picked up by Jacobs at half court. They bring two defenders, throwing it in to Schmeck in the corner.
Hartung.
Yeah, no good by him. The rebound by Horde up into the front court to Jacobs. He backs things out into the corner. Horde, he'll drive middle. Has
almost
knocked away, and Kelly comes up with it. He'll throw it right back over to Chakai, and he'll try to settle down his team as we tick under 60 seconds. Backing things out, they throw it into the short corner to Williams. And Horde back behind the volleyball line. And a timeout is going to be called by Coach Spears here with 41.8 to go in the first half. We're going to go ahead and take a quick sponsor shout out to our friends. Or actually, before we do that, let's take a look at the instant replay. That last time around, the fantastic passing by the Thunderbolts. Just one step ahead of the defense. The ball moves faster than the man, than you can dribbling the ball. You know, the ball moves faster passing. And you can see right there on that possession. Just a step ahead of the Warriors every time. And they convert, have a 1-point lead, and they're looking to take this last possession the entire 42 seconds.
And they got the ball back with a minute too, so I don't know. That's a long time to try and hold for one possession. If you're Northmont, I feel like you gotta, or not Northmont, if you're Lebanon, you gotta put some pressure on there.
Thunderbolts inbound into the backcourt so they can maybe use a little bit of extra time. Horde.
I don't know, Ford almost got the 8 call called against him, taking his time to walk across half court.
Underneath the basket now, Kelly goes up and under, finds the angle, and coach said who cares about using making it the last possession. We'll just go quickly, and with 17 to go, the Warriors go into the offensive end, down 3.
I would look, if you're a Warrior, maybe a double screen here to try to get the ball out to Faylor.
Schmeck had the opening, and instead it'll be blocked by make it Horde, and a fight for the ball on the floor. They're gonna hit Williams with the reach in. It's gonna be the 3rd foul of the quarter, first of the game on Williams.
So you see Faylor's the first guy in. Now he's gonna pass out. There you go, nice give in and go to Faylor.
And they'll score to make it a 1-possession game going, or to make it a 1-point game going into half. Let's take a quick look at that last replay. Doing a great job to find Kelly flashing underneath the rim. Scores that one, and that's going to do it for the first half. 28-27 here on senior night. Your Thunderbolts lead by just 1. We're going to take a break here at halftime on the NM Sports Network. We'll be back for the 3rd quarter here shortly.
The Alumni Tournament, a place where old school meets new school. A place where your school has the chance to become the school.
Hello, Ohio, and welcome to the Alumni Tournament, also known as the TAT. I'm Richie, and this is Alex. Just a little introduction about us. Alex, won't you go into what is the TAT?
Well, the TAT's a single elimination tournament based on the high school that you went to for $50,000. We would love to have 64 teams complete the 64 team bracket, 8 teams per region, and 8 regions within the state of Ohio.
All right, who's this going to be for? I mean, who's going to be the target? Who are we looking to participate into this tournament?
We're looking for people and individuals that are 18 and older that actually went to those high schools that we do the formal invitations for. So say, for instance, you went to a Wayne or a Bishop Fenwick or anything like that, somewhere in Toledo or anything like that. If you went to a high school in Ohio, then you are eligible, 18 and older, you are eligible for this tournament. Now, this is on an invitational-based process alone.
Sounds good. And then tell us a little bit about, I know we have 8 regions, but how are those regions going to be set up? And then who are we going to choose for those eight teams for those 8 regions to get us to the 64 teams?
Oh, we will determine those teams based on the reputation that those teams have had in the past, based off of the school, the sporting event, basically basketball, what we're talking about, and how they did throughout their high school careers. We go back about 20 years to kind of solidify and kind of pick these teams that we've had, and we have 3 different tiers per. So we have a select group of teams that we have that we're going to do the formal invitation for, 8 teams per region. So we'll pick those 8 teams first to do the formal invitation.
Gotcha. And then if we don't hear back from them and they don't want to participate in the TAT, where are we going to move to then?
Tier number 2. So that, like you just said, we've had 3 different tiers. Tier number 2, we go right for that one. So right after tier number 2, then we go to tier number 3. So we're gonna get the 64 teams, we're gonna get the 8 teams per region. It's just, do you wanna be a part of this?
Exactly, so we want 64 teams, we want 8 locations and 8 teams participating in each region, correct?
Yes, sir.
So the alumnitournament.com is where they can find more information. Where else can they find information about the alumni tournament, and otherwise known as the TAT?
Other than the alumnitournament.com, which is our official website, which is up now. You can go that and check it out right now. You also have the Twitter handles that we have at the Alum Tourney, and then we also have the Instagram handle at the Alumni Tournament. And Facebook, it's not out of date yet. We got that going at the Alumni Tournament as well. So you can pick out and try to figure out what schools are a part of this Alumni Tournament 2026 by going to the Alumni Tournament or checking out all those different types of handles via social media.
Yeah, and the alumnitournament.com is the best place to keep up to date on the 8 regions and the teams that are signed up to be current as we get this going. When will the tournament actually take place?
The regional tournament will actually start August 15th through the 17th. right? And then that Monday night, we'll get a champion for all those regional winners, right? And then they will come for $50,000. They will play for $50,000 August 22nd through the 24th.
Yeah, and that site will be determined at a later date. What are the names of the 8 regions?
Oh, good question. Good question. We have the Athens region. We got the Cincinnati region. We got the Dayton region. We have the Columbus region. We have the Findlay region. We have the Cleveland region. And we have the Toledo region.
Wow, exciting stuff. So check out the alumnitournament.com. Get registered today. Follow us on all of the social media handles. They'll be on the video. We thank you for giving us your attention, and we look forward to seeing you in 2026.
The Alumni Tournament, where old school meets new school.
probably won't go forward.
welcome back in here on the MM Sports Network inside the Thunderdome for the second half between your Northmont Thunderbolts and the Lebanon Warriors, making the hour-plus long drive up here.
I can make it in 45 minutes.
Jared, you got a lead foot, I would say.
I do.
You're not the only one. Andy Horton alongside Jared Bergstrom, just moments away from opening tip-off here in the second half. There is the horn, and there are the Warriors making their way out onto the court, using every last second of timeout they can get.
So key thing here for Lebanon, if they want to try to get back into this game, you have to box out on the defensive end. Northmont had 7 offensive rebounds in that first half.
And if you don't slow them down, they will stack up another 7, 10, 11, 15. It doesn't matter. They are a great rebounding team. Moving it into the far side, it is Williams. Northmont starting off the half here with the ball. eBay has it knocked away.
Nice
Mansion.
I don't know if that was a pass or whatever.
No, he had it knocked away, and Mansion came and scooped it up. Went underneath and then found an angle underneath the basket and scores.
Good to see him score here on senior night.
Yes, it is. Throwing it over to Coffee here at the top of the key. Picked up by Wiggins. eBay over there defending Schmeck. And now coming to get it that time is Seiko. They throw it to Schmeck. Falling away against Mansion, and he can't get that one to fall. Mansion got the rebound, but it was a bad pass there. He turned it right back over to Schmeck. He'll get the rebound, and now driving in. That one was Seiko, and they're going to say that the reach-in goes against the Thunderbolts. That one goes against Josiah Williams, his second of the game.
Oh, nice.
Inbounds it to Coffee, and eBay with the block.
Oh, and then he's going to get tagged for an and one. Is that eBay that's going to get the foul? It is. That'll be his second. Coffee at the line. I think this will give him 10.
Rattles that one home. Unfortunate turn of events there for the Thunderbolts. eBay coming up with a highlight block, and then the points still go against you. Thomas Wiggins falling away, can't get that one to go, and eBay will be on his way to the line.
I think that foul will be on Strom.
Let's take a look at that layup there by Mansion. They able to come and pick up the turnover from his teammate, or the near turnover from his teammate, score the bucket. eBay, the team's second leading scorer at 11.6 points per game, is off the mark with the first free throw. Third foul of the game against Cooper Strom. Knocks in the second free throw to give the Thunderbolts a 1-point lead again. Kelly on his, that was Coffee driving on Kelly.
Pass. Oh, that is short.
Way short by Schmeck, and they're going to say that there's a...
They're going to call a foul?
Against Kelly, I believe. Yeah, they say he pushed him in the back. And that's his second of the game. Fouls on the floor. But already 3 fouls here in the quarter against the Thunderbolts in the first. Minute 40. Deep inbound to Coffee. Wiggins comes and picks him up. Failer out behind the three-point line. Coffee goes on the drive. Wiggins sticks his hand in there and knocks it away. Driving back the other way, 2-on-1, leans into the defender and gets it to fall. What a job there by Thomas Wiggins. And a timeout on the floor.
Pushes the lead back up to 3.
We're going to take a long look here at the replay as Thomas Wiggins sticks the hand in the cookie jar, comes away with the steal. 2-on-1. I thought he was going to throw it over to Kelly, but instead forces it up through Schmeck. Nice job by him, though, playing defense without fouling. Going to convert that one. There you see the Thunderbolts breaking the huddle. 3-point ball game, 6:05 to play here in the third.
The only thing I'm really worried about is Northmont has 3 fouls already, and we've still got 6:0, like you said, 6:05 left.
Definitely could find themselves in a little bit of trouble if that continues.
Seiko brings the ball up to court rather quickly. Oh, gets around.
Crossover against Wiggins, and he knocked it away again, diving out of bounds. Coffee trying to save it, but he went out of bounds as well. A turnover, Wiggins forcing big-time mistakes by the Warriors here in the early going.
Cheerleaders stood in the thing. I thought somebody fell down the bleachers.
Wiggins controlling the offense. They throw it into the corner to Horde.
He will shoot that.
Warriors defense steps out on him. Failer defending. Now Williams, and they move it into Wiggins in the corner. Near corner, that is. 2 defenders come. Schmeck leaves his feet. Top of the key. Horde wide open. Now Williams in the far corner.
Nice movement here by the Thunderbolts, whipping it around.
Right back over to Williams. Left all alone in the corner. The 3 off the mark. Can't get it to go. Rebounded, though, by Kelly. Over top of multiple defenders. Leans in and can't get that one to fall. Rebounded there by Strom, and Horde will pick up the foul. That's the 4th of the quarter.
Second on Horde.
Reckless foul there. Thunderbolts don't want to give the Warriors endless chances at the line. Not a great free throw shooting team, but they shoot it over 67% on the season. Holbrook into the offensive end, or is that Seiko? Yeah, Seiko, my bad. Throws it back to Coffee. Coffee will use the Failer screen and steps back. Schmeck in the corner, drives past Williams and throws it back out to Coffee. eBay picks him up. He goes behind the back, or maybe that was between the legs.
3. Oh, Coffee.
Drops it in. Tie ball game, 33 apiece. Horde spins back middle. That one's up. No good. Offensive rebound by Jakai, and he finds the bottom of the net. Horde is up to 6. And Coffee brings it in to the front court. Dribble handoff with Schmeck. Now over to Failer. The back screen there. Finds an open Schmeck in the corner. Nice job by Kelly to step out, or he would have had a wide open 3. Coffee picked up by Horde. Step back in the corner. The 3, too strong. And eBay could have been hit with an over the back. Instead, they throw it up to Wiggins.
Oh, see, they could have dropped Wiggins.
Steps into Schmeck. Schmeck just didn't try to sell it. He gets the rebound.
Wiggins brought the contact.
Into the offensive end. He'll slow things down, and Wiggins hounding him all the way up the floor. Schmeck still with the ball, and Failer comes to give him some relief. Drive by Strom, knocked away by Wiggins again. Wiggins up to Kelly. Kelly has it stripped by Coffee. Schmeck, he gets it over to Coffee, and now driving up the sideline. Strom can't get that one to go, but an offensive rebound. The putback by Seiko, no good. He will be at the line.
That'll be the 3rd on Kelly.
Free throw, too strong. Misses a second one as well. 0 for 2 at the line that time. Wiggins, fall away jumper, way short that time. Very bad shot. And coming back the other way now. Coffee slows things down, and he'll turn around and pull things back out.
Well, like you said, Wiggins, that's going to be a foul. No, timeout.
For a second, I thought they were calling the foul on the entrance pass.
Like you said on that last possession, Wiggins tried to shoot a tough fadeaway jumper. Might have actually got all blocked on the way up, but
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that one. It was a tough shot, though, and ill-advised. We'll take a quick shout out to our sponsors, our friends over at the Code Credit Union. One good reason after another to rock with us and the Code Credit Union all year long. 937-222-8971. And then our friends over at Bluebird Construction, bluebirdohio.com. If you guys are trying to get your home remodeled, you guys trying to get your roof redone, hit up our friends over there at Bluebird. They can do just about anything you need when it comes to home repair. Coming out of the timeout, though, just under 3 minutes to play here in the quarter, into the backcourt. That was Holbrook. They throw it over now to Seiko. Coffee comes to get it behind the three-point line.
There's a lot of contact there between him and
Jacobs. The crossover goes between the legs, step back, throws it over now. Nearly stolen by Jacobs. Coffee steps up to the line. The three no good. Rebounded by Horde, able to muscle it down between the defenders. Throws it up quickly to Jacobs. The lob pass to eBay gets just jumped over top of, and he'll be on his way to the line after that one. Man, if he could have timed his jump a little bit better. See the lob pass. eBay was on his way down by the time the ball got to him, but he'll be at the line. That's the fourth. Ooh, big foul there. Oh, and they call the foul on the floor. Wow. Quick pass right back inside to Kelly, fighting through the contact, and he'll be at the line after the whistle.
that'll be hard on his first, team's third of this quarter.
Kelly gets the free throw to fall. He's up to 6 on the night. Make it 7 with the second made free throw. Warriors back into the offensive end. They try to throw it down low.
Turned it over.
Rolls into the corner. Failer's able to save it just before it rolls out.
No, that's
and
not gonna be
Horde
saved.
hustling down the floor, and a heads-up play there by Seiko to just knock it out of bounds and cause the blown whistle, because Ja'Kai Horde was in hot pursuit going after that one. The inbound to Kelly. They go out to Horde. Right back to Williams in the corner. Left all alone from 3, off the mark. Rebound is tipped, and the Warriors come away with it. Coffee. Now they go over to Seiko and right back to Coffee. Swing it over to Holbrook, who will work middle. Tried to drive past Jacobs. Fall away. Not enough on that one, and Horde with the rebound.
Quickly up court.
Long outlet pass to eBay, and just a little bit too strong there by Ja'Kai. The inbound, and the Warriors will take their time. Seiko working on Kelly, gets high. Kelly floats through the lane. They're going to call a blocking foul against Williams, and that is a tough call to watch. That's going to be his third. Let's take a look at it here on the instant replay. And Williams sliding those feet at the last second. It's a good call. Tough break for the Thunderbolts. It looked like it was a bad call initially, but with the instant replay, it was definitely the right one. Williams kept shuffling the feet. Second free throw, no good though, and eBay comes up with the rebound. Still a 3-point game. Thunderbolts lead. Horde turns around, and he'll slow things down under 90 seconds.
All the way to half court.
Giving direction.
I was about to say, there's no way Northmont tries to drain a minute 19 off the clock.
He threw it into the corner. I think that pass was intended for Horde. Kelly intercepts it though. Horde will pull things back out and work a little bit more time. Williams in the corner, drives past the defenders, pull up 12 feet, and it drops in.
Gives him 8 in the game.
He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Puts the ball behind his back. Failer crosses over against, that was eBay, the kick out. Holbrook, or Seiko, I'm sorry. Up and in is Failer, gets that one to fall.
It's his first bucket since just before the end of the first half. Been held scoreless so far.
30 seconds and ticking here in the third. Ford is just gonna work some clock.
All Failer's got to do is take one step closer. Or that's not Failer. That's Hartung, but all you got to do, one step closer. There you go.
15 seconds. And the ref begins to count. The screen.
Ooh, they could have called Horde.
Horde dives in. Jacobs left all alone under the basket. Heads up passing by Jakai. Now to Failer. They're going to call a travel. Ooh, man, the Thunderdome was about to explode if they called a reach in. 1.6 to go here in the quarter. They're going to let Jakai get a shot off. The catch, one dribble, pull up from the volleyball line, way short on that. That's going to do it here for the first half. Let's take a look at that last shot, though, by Williams. The pump fake got Holbrook and Seiko both off their feet, elevates just outside the paint, and drops it in to make it a 5-point ball game. The Thunderbolts leading 41-36 through 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after the quick break there at the quarter timeout, Andy Horton and Jared Bergstrom back here on the NM Sports Network. The Warriors will start the fourth quarter down 5 with possession. They inbound into the backcourt, the knee neighbor, and now Coffee comes to get it.
There's a long pause out there to Andy.
I forgot what the second half was for a second. Coffee dives in towards the basket and finds the angle, making it a one-possession game again. Horde, he floats that one up. They call the foul, and he'll be at the line. Let's take a look at Coffee on the other side. Nice crossover to get past Jacobs and diving to the bucket, somehow able to get that ball to go by Kelly. First free throw for Horde, no good. It's really been the one place where the Thunderbolts have struggled all year long and have not been able to get out of their own way as he knocks in the second free throw.
7 of 12 tonight so far.
Schmeck into the offensive end, goes between the legs and goes at Kelly. Coffee comes and gets it, dives towards the basket and swatted by eBay.
Up to Horde. Horde can't finish. Williams can't finish. And then a foul on Coffee. Coffee, I think, is surprised. I don't know if he really made contact unless it was lower on the body. That's his first.
Let's take a look at the block there by eBay as Coffee was trying to hit a little reverse layup there as it's swatted. Josiah Williams missed just one free throw on the season. First one is good.
Jinx him now.
Second one will fall in. this up to a 6-point ball game. Biggest lead of the night here for the Thunderbolts. Failer gets it to Coffee. He'll shoot that one no good and rebounded by eBay. Kelly comes and gets the ball, and he'll bring it into the offensive end. He'll slow down and throw it over to Jacobs. Now throws it near side. Williams. He gets it back in the corner. They throw it cross court. That's Horde. The three finds the bottom of the net.
Big man shoots a nice three.
10 points on the night for Jakai, having his best game since coming back from injury.
It's going to be a foul on Kelly.
Seiko was pushing it into the offensive end.
It's Kelly's fourth. And
that could be
are they going to let him stay in?
That could be a big turning point here later in this game.
No, okay, there they go. They're going to bring in Wiggins. I was about to say you have to. You can't have what you said he's the leading scorer on the team?
Yes.
For a second?
He is the leading scorer. Now Seiko being guarded by Wiggins brings it into the offensive end. Miscommunication between him and Coffee. He thought Coffee was cutting towards the basket, and he throws it out of bounds.
eBay's going to bring the ball, or Wiggins going to bring the ball up court. Gives it back out to eBay now, back over here to Wiggins. Or no, sorry, that is Jacobs. Wiggins feeds it to Williams. Nobody back for the Warriors, and what a throw in there for Williams.
Beautiful job to just scoop it over the top of the rim. It barely gets over the top. Wiggins coming in and comes up with another steal, pushing the tempo the other way. Pull up off the backboard, and it falls. Absolutely, the offense working on all cylinders. The beautiful lay-in, the previous possession by Williams. Shout out to our friends over at Express It Athletics. Maybe. There you go. Our man Jamichael Blanton makes fantastic athletic gear here in the Dayton, Ohio area. If you guys are trying to get some of that fantastic gear, hit them up 937-369-0222. .550 to play here in the fourth quarter. The lead has ballooned for your Thunderbolts, up 13 now.
I figured with Kelly going out with that fourth foul, the Warriors might try to attack inside a little bit more, take away that block shot threat with Kelly with the fourth foul. See, Northmont's or Lebanon's got to get something going if they want to get back in this game.
Seiko into the offensive end. I like the pressure by Northmont in the backcourt to get it out of the hands of Coffee. Seiko diving towards the basket, and it's blocked.
Failer loses it. I thought that was close to be a goaltend.
eBay ended up getting the block and then came up with the steal. Pull up by Wiggins, drops it in.
He has 8 in the game.
Goodness gracious, the Thunderbolts are starting to put the highlight reel together here late in the game. Stolen away by eBay again. Dives towards the floor, and they're gonna whistle the jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Thunderbolts. We're gonna have to take a look at that last eBay replay here in a few minutes.
It's the first jump ball called in the game.
Inbound, thrown now across the court. Williams the three. It's gonna go off the back iron, bounces high up in the air, and Coffee pulls in the rebound, goes behind the back, and they will hit Jacobs with the foul. It's gonna be his first. Might have to wait for a timeout to take a look at that last replay, because it's a long replay, a couple of great things happened there for the Thunderbolts. So
I can throw your can down on the court, make them clean it up.
well, there's that. They get it into Coffee, has it knocked away, and who does it go into the hands of? eBay. Wiggins underneath the basket.
Austin for a second, gets it back.
Can't get that one to go, and now we'll take a look at the last highlight. The block by eBay. The steal by eBay. Great pass up the other way, and the pull up by Wiggins. Free throw is no good that time. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a 10-second violation in real life.
I saw one when I did a game against West Carrollton earlier this year. Lebanon's taking way too much time trying to get up the court.
And Seiko driving in.
It's going to be Failer and Coffee three-pointers if they don't try to get a basket here to get it to under 10.
A Coffee three, and he's able to knock one down.
It's only their second made three in the second half.
Wiggins, he'll get it right back. Extending the zone, trying to make Northmont make a mistake to throw into the corner. Jacobs thought he got hit in the face. Williams will throw it back out up top.
The Warriors missed 7 straight threes before that one.
They trap in the corner, bad pass. Wiggins can't corral it, and it's going to be turned over, but Wiggins nearly comes up with the steal. They will say he fouls.
First one on Wiggins.
Good on him. He's dealt with foul trouble for good stretches here of the season. The last few games, he's done a nice job of, not fouling and being able to be on the floor more just because, you're not getting yourself in trouble. Full timeout by the Warriors. All right, and welcome back in here after the short break on the NM Sports Network. Under 4 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. A 12-point lead for your Thunderbolts here on senior night.
Lebanon, they got to come down here, and it's probably going. You can't let the ball come out of Failer or Coffee's hands. Those two of you have been your prolific scorers. Failer the first half, Coffee here the second half. And I would assume it's probably going to be a lot of threes taken as we've seen Lebanon light up from outside the arc.
Coffee had it knocked away. The the turnover was forced by Jacobs. The outlet pass up to Horde. And the lead grows again up to 14 for the Thunderbolts. Ja'Kai Horde with 12 on the game. Failer, the dribble handoff with Schmeck, gets it right back. The spin in the paint, fall away, finds.
Nice move there. Nice turnaround jumper for Failer.
That was a tough shot there. Driving under the basket, up and under. Jacobs doesn't get the bounce. eBay with the board, 2 offensive rebounds. Make it 3, count it, and he'll be on the way to the line for a 3-point play.
Gives eBay 9 points in the game. So Caleb Kelly went out with 6:27. It was 47-38. Northmont went on a 10-4 run in that time. And one's no good. Kelly gets the offensive rebound, no. Kicks it out to
Wiggins. Gets the defender off of his feet, driving in, scoops it up, and can't find the bottom of the net that time, but back at the line.
Fouls on Holbrook.
Luke Mangin just checked back in a moment ago.
Get him a chance to get another bucket here on senior night.
Second free throw goes in for Wiggins. And Coffee.
So still just the one missed free throw on the year?
There's Williams with one miss.
Oh.
Failer underneath the basket forces that one
That
in.
one went around the rim as long as it could.
The inbound to Williams in front of the Warrior bench. He goes behind his back and crosses the timeline. Bad pass. It was too far out in front of Wiggins.
Seiko.
Blocked by Kelly.
Oh! But a turnover back.
Deep three by Coffee. Off the back iron, no good. We'll take a look at that replay here in a few minutes. Williams driving in. Has it knocked away. And Coffee, they say he steps out of bounds. Oh, no.
They called. It looked like they pushed, but it'll be the third on eBay.
Oh, and that was the fifth foul, so 2 free throws incoming.
I was about to say, that's only the fourth foul.
Refs are talking it over, and never mind.
I'd be the official scorekeeper, too. I had 4 fouls.
The inbound to Seiko. He'll take his time crossing the timeline. Looking to go to Coffee. Just barely puts that one behind Wiggins. Dribble handoff with Coffee. They'll spin and go the opposite way. They call the reach in against Kelly, and he fouls out. Let's take a look here at the block by Kelly, though, going the other way. Just timing this one up perfectly. Seiko trying to lay it up with the backhand and is nearly sent into the first row. Coffee's first free throw, nothing but net. Knocks in the second, and the lead is down to 12. Wiggins, they call the foul against Coffee, and on the line, or on his way to the line, Wiggins.
Not saying I agree with either one, but I mean, in that situation, the ref knows Lebanon's got to start fouling, and maybe called it a little too early. I mean, Wiggins did drop the shoulder, but that's a third on Coffee. Got so quiet in here.
You could almost hear a pin drop. Wiggins short again, but they're going to call a lane violation
on Baylor.
Wiggins gets another attempt.
Talk about one that probably takes almost the whole 10 seconds.
Puts in the free throw and makes it a 13-point ball game.
Gives him 11. Not saying it's over yet. I mean, a quick 3 here by the Warriors. They got 2 timeouts, and I guess you got to look at it, see who you're going to start fouling, who's the worst free throw shooter on the team on the court.
No, they're not a great free throw shooting team altogether. They shoot, I said it earlier, just 67% as a team.
Ooh. So the only one you don't want fouling is Williams because he's only missed the 1 all year.
Yes.
So if I'm Northmont, I'm trying to put the ball in his hands on every inbound.
You glance over at the scoreboard and you can see Coffee with 23 points here on the night. He got off to a super hot start on the season, and then he had about a 5 or 6 game stretch where his numbers went from, I mean, he averages just under 16 on the a game on the season, but realistically, you take out that 5 game stretch and it's probably closer to 20. He had a real rough 5-6 game stretch that ended, I think, 4 games ago. Outside of that, he has just been a force, drawing another foul.
That's got to be goaltending. Okay, there they did. I was about to say. That gives Coffee 25, I think, if I heard you correctly.
Yes.
23.
Make it 26 with the made free throw. You said it. Definitely not over yet. Northmont, they have to work this clock a little more, and they throw it up to Mangin. He picks it up in the corner.
That might be the one you foul.
Throw it over to eBay. Fouled, counted, and one.
That's not the one when you want to foul. Not out of an easy layup there, but eBay.
And actually, he's not a good free throw shooter for the Thunderbolts. So it doesn't hurt fouling him. You just want to foul him before he makes the shot.
Made it, got it to roll in after falling short off the front.
He's up to 12 here on senior night, eclipsing his season average.
Northmont, or Lebanon's got to go quicker than this.
Seiko right back to Coffee, shoots a deep 30-foot 3. No good. The rebound goes to Mangin, who throws it over to Williams. Finds Jacobs in the corner, dives towards the bucket, and gets it to fall in. Jacobs with 4 and a 15-point lead for the Thunderbolts.
Seiko, quick catch and shoot 3 is no good.
It's going to be airballed.
.55 seconds left here in the game. Northmont set to inbound, gets it into Horde. Guarded heavily here and then fouled by Logan Schmank. It's going to send the Thunderbolts back to the line. It'll be Horde. Northmont shooting their 14th, or 13th and 14th free throw this quarter.
They've done fairly well, too, this game. Nice little 10-0 run they had. Needed all of that.
16 out of 24 from the charity stripe so far in this game. Lebanon pushes it back up court quickly. Catch and shoot, quick 3 there for the Warriors. That was Schmank. It's no good. Failer will pick up his 4th foul. Northmont back to the line. .41 seconds away. Northmont from closing out the 2025 home season with a win.
Especially here on senior night. It was a point of emphasis for Coach Spears as he addressed the team yesterday evening during the walkthrough. It's very important as Luke Mangin and Chisholm eBay. This is it for them.
Walk off the court, their final home game. Horde makes the second free throw as well. Lebanon almost throws it over there, feeds it in. It's going to be a drive in, kick back out. All along his three. Shot is no good there by Eric Thompson.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
That's
foul
an
there.
ill-advised.
Landon Scott going to go to the line for three.
Wasn't very smart.
Foul is on Jacobs. That was his third. There you see the two seniors for the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, if Williams can get out the way. Just a special, special moment for these two gentlemen. Able to, you only get one senior night, so gotta get a W. And you can talk about this for the rest of your life. You got a W on senior night. That's why some schools, they
schedule it to where it should be a win.
Yes. Advantageous for the home team. And it turns out it came to fruition here tonight.
You see here, Williams is going to probably try and dribble off the last 10 seconds. Feeds it over. Nice no shot there by Jacobs. Could have taken the easy layup for points, but that is how this one's going to come to an end. The Thunderbolts winners, 69-53 over the Lebanon Warriors. Northmont builds a lot of momentum going into the playoff draw this Sunday. We'll remind you, stay close attention to NM Sports on Facebook to be sure where they will come out with a draw. Should be a relatively high seed for the Thunderbolts as well.
Yeah, they did a great job finishing this game off. That was a nice little 10-0 run that they had. They needed every bit of it.
We remind you tomorrow, 2 games on the NM Sports Network for girls. Divisional 3 basketball over in Springfield. Games start at 6 o'clock out in Wildcat Arena. I think we're about ready to throw it courtside down now to Andy Horton, who's got Coach Spears and 2 seniors who celebrated a victory tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in here inside the Thunderdome for the post-game press conference tonight. It's not just me and Coach. We got a couple of our guys, the 2 seniors, Chisholm eBay, along with Luke Mangin. First off, how has it been? What are the emotions going through you guys here on senior night?
It's surreal, you know. It's been a long time coming. 4 years, wow, it went by fast. And, it's a good opportunity. I'm glad,
I'm just so blessed and grateful, I wouldn't have changed anything of it.
All right, and then Chisholm, here's another question for you. You lead this team in physicality. We see you lay it all on the line every single night. How did you learn to play the game the way that you do with such effort?
It's my parents, not just the game, life. Whatever you want to do it at 100%. I literally love this sport. I really want to, go far in the sport. So the little things, I try to give 100% every time I step on the court.
Awesome. And then Luke, after everything you've been through, just to be part of the team, to be one of the guys, how important is that to you?
I mean, I'm just forever grateful. I would have changed some things. I said I wouldn't. I would have changed that, but yeah, I was just so blessed, and now I feel like I value every day more even because of it. So I'm just grateful for everything.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys. And then Coach, I mean, what can you say about being with these guys? You've been here for a long time. It's your first year being head coach, but you've been with these guys for a while. What can you say about them?
Well, you know, I told you in past interviews that it was a blessing for me to have two seniors like Chisholm and Luke. And, you know, here we are tonight, ending the season off, and I couldn't be happier with them. They really are doing a great job of setting a standard for what we want our players to be like. One of them is a guy that plays a lot, and due to Luke's situation, it put him in a situation where, you know, he missed some time in working, but he's still an awesome kid to have as a part of it, and I've seen him get better. He gave us quality minutes tonight. It wasn't just throw a guy out there because it's senior night. I was very comfortable with him being out there, and he did some good things for us.
Yeah, I always love seeing the seniors getting to come out and show their brass on senior night. So the regular season's over. It's tournament time. Absolutely. You know, you get a little bit of options, you know, with who you play.
Right.
As a coach, what do you prefer? Do you want for this next game to be maybe a little bit lighter, or do you want a real test first round of the tournament?
Well, due to how we've positioned ourselves, we're going to get the type of game in our first game that a top seed gets. And that's what you want. You want to be able to advance. So, you know, I'm looking forward to the game that we get, whoever it is, so we can go, we can play well. I wanted to really see how we will perform tonight, because Lebanon is a good team, and they got a really good player. And I think what we saw in Lebanon is very similar to what we'll see in a district championship game, you know, if we play well and we do what we need to do in that first round game. So I was interested to see how we would play, how we would control the game, and I thought we did.
And then what was your favorite thing that you saw out of this group tonight? I mean, they had double-digit, maybe more than 15 offensive rebounds. They're just attacking the glass like they do most games. You know, I'm always shocked when I look at the stats and you guys average around 24 rebounds a game. Yeah. That blows my mind when I see it, because you guys are all over the place on the glass.
Well, that was one of the things I emphasized on the board. The last thing I wrote, rebound, rebound, rebound. Because if we do that, those are possessions. And I just feel like as long as we take care of that, we're going to have a chance to win. And you saw us do it tonight. And I think we defended them well. I know that Coffee got off, which he's a really good player. But at the end of the day, we what's that, 17, 16 points? That's a good win against a good team. So I feel like we make a statement going into the tournament that we're for real, and people have to take notice. So hopefully that's the case on the draw on Sunday.
Playing some of your best ball, like you just said, going into the tournament, what is the message that you're going to be preaching between now and your first tournament game? What are you telling the guys? What's your main focus?
Go win a district title. We haven't had one since 1962. We get a chance to go and do something historical. If you're not excited about the opportunity to do that, something's wrong. I know I am. We want to cut nets down and bring a trophy in here and put it in the trophy case out there. That's the message.
Awesome. I always love chatting with you after a game, Coach. It's always fun. Appreciate you, Coach. We always appreciate everything. Thank you. Yep. And that's going to do it here on the NM Sports Network. Andy Horton, Jared Bergstrom, Alex Patton. Shout out to my dad and my mom. They were here tonight helping out. Shout out to the whole crew. Coach said it. Draw comes on Sunday, so we'll get to see who the Thunderbolts play then. Stay tuned on all of the different social media platforms. Be watching out for when we will be back in action here on the NM Sports Network. I know that the girls play next Wednesday, but I think we'll be back maybe Monday. I think Centerville and Springboro have a game. We'll be at that one. That one's at Fairborn. I'm not sure the tip time, but you guys just pay attention to all the socials, and you guys will find out. Like I said, Andy Horton, alongside the rest of the crew here on the NM Sports Network. That's all, folks.